We need to see Shopify with a hot start.
We got Liquid on defense. We got Shopify on attack.
Bad thing about Waylay is
My hate for breach needs to be studied. I mean, it just doesn't have good win rate.
So this has been something that's been catching Shopify and catching Dodo Nut. A good flash is going to push Jelly off the line. But she's always got a getaway free card.
Yeah, but she wants to stick around, at least draw some blood.
Nice shot, dude.
And buries Mel from the get-go. It's a belting shot.
And it's such a confident play as well. The only flashes on Team Liquid side, but Jelly decides to just buy a Sheriff with full confidence. Issa has a shorty in vent area.
Full faith. Team Liquid eyeing this up. They've done the start they needed. Dodo Nut still looking to try and be threatening on this side of the map. You know that Jelly's feeling confident too, especially after that first shot. And Shopify regrouping on this side.
Careful here.
Jelly and Daiki going to be watching for this entry.
No utility though.
Whoa, a dry look. They're going to know there's a player up towards Rafters.
Rotate's coming in.
Still no full touch
3
towards where
here.
Jelly
Strong setup.
went to, and Jelly doing what you love to see, getting up close and personal. Nothing to deny it.
Left. Yeah, that smoke from Jujina allowing her to re-aggress now. Shopify, they're waiting for Noya. That's a huge pick, but Jujina's ready for it.
And Daiki now slips towards the side.
Nice shot.
Great catch on the cross there. Alexis going to fall on the spike. It slips out of her hands too. Dodo Nut and Sarah are going to have to be on the same page, and it has to be fast. 10 seconds. Dodo Nut finds a little bit of freedom. Sarah dives in as well. Oh, Sarah! Make it impossible!
Big nade, looks good.
Paint shell!
Looks really good.
Dodo Nut took a lot of damage, but Biazera has no idea. Takes a glance and drops
that's a
the
close
body.
pistol in the end here.
Big kill from Biazera at the end. But hell, they fought for that tooth and nail.
Shopify almost making magic out of an impossible situation. I mean, this pick from Dodo Nut was everything, but
Pistols,
Jujina
yeah, 5-4 now.
stepping up huge. That Ghost putting in work. And my goodness, I even thought for sure Dodo Nut was just going to get exploded with those paint shells, but at least for Liquid, they're able to secure a pistol round win. A pistol round win that they were in control of from start to finish.
5-4.
100%. But this is a good sign they were able to fight back. They didn't just capitulate.
You rarely
on
see the
Shopify's
aftermath
side. Liquid now need to
of the
get that balance
screams.
just right. Not go too far, not be too passive. That perfect balance. Right place here for Biazera, the one who claimed that previous round. And an early start. Quick cross up towards ramp. That's going to be heard. Daiki
Bring them down.
sending out the Prowler. Going to catch. And identifying that they don't know it's Mel, but it will be Mel on the other side. Only class here, so not too many threats.
Good positioning though, but that Prowler is going to catch Mel out of position. Dodo Nut's in the area to potentially
Lovely
punish.
utilness.
Hi, Mel.
That's a good wall coming out for Noya though.
Yeah, they're trying to group on this. Let's see if they can overwhelm.
Nice
Sheriff
shot.
still stunning in the hands of Daiki here, and it's getting a bit messy. Actually, Issa could be overrun. Dodo Nut didn't want to quite press that corner, and they just created this
they
crossfire on the
they
fly.
handled this
Only
pretty
Dodo
well,
Nut
though.
to really do anything.
No one overpeaked.
Brilliantly controlled by Liquid.
Little
Just
1-2s.
a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Issa and Daiki standing strong there. And you saw it the whole time. I mean, Bizarra and Jelly, both the duelists on the side of Liquid, they were the ones meant to farm that whole time, just in power forward positions. But the anchors standing strong, and these pistol round wins, these low buys always get dicey. But good utility coming out here for Liquid. And a bonus round
full armor on this one.
for Liquid.
They found
We're
out
seeing
about the
this
judge,
switch
right?
up.
Judge
It
got one
seems
kill.
like Bizarra and Jelly are doing a high five with each other, just swapping spots. And Bizarra, she wants that high ground towards the shroud position.
Daiki. Spot out Dodo Nut. Jelly. Not sure if she got spotted on that then. If they swing this, it's still pretty threatening with that outlaw. And forced away. Okay, good initial work coming out from Shopify to battle for that
Lose
mid
middle.
control.
In reaction, boom, but take over towards B main. They
Wasting a
know,
lot of
honestly,
utility,
they
wasting a
pretty
lot
much
of
know the
time,
judges here.
Shopify, they
Right?
didn't get much for it.
I
Right
say as
now,
Mel
Liquid,
started to
they're
walk
okay
forwards and
with
made
giving
me
up this mid area, but Shopify, they don't know how much control they have.
And
Maybe
that's the
second
problem,
guess
but it's
himself.
handled well. Noya able to survive on 10 HP.
Yeah, here we go. Prowler
Soon for
clear.
a grave, but still. The Prowler's good. Now they've got to be cautious, though. It's still hard to clear a judge in this corner.
Still held on strong. They should know that A's like
Part of the job.
pretty
They've done
stacked.
the hard part of the job. There's still a problem with Issa prowling around. Knew that Neuer was going to be a little bit weaker, but doesn't expect players behind this.
Might be alright.
Stopping power already used on the back of Daiki.
Yeah, they maybe used their util a little too early.
Oh my god, Daiki! Smacking
the shower shots right now.
Issa would have been noted here earlier. They need to find her. She's next on the target block, and she's caught. Site now open and available. Plants on the cards.
Yeah, I think they popped their util too early,
great
but
utility, but Shopify too quick to the punch. Now Georgina with the Spectre in heaven. The range is long, but what a shot, Sarah.
Spectres look kind of nuts these days.
Step back and respect that range.
The long range Spectre actually looks, I mean, it doesn't do damage obviously,
but Shopify, they're playing this round well, tucking, not giving any chance. If Mel gonna go down, that's not good.
I don't think, I don't see what the idea was in that. Maybe too paranoid about CT, but it was smoked up. Have faith in it, and now they try and springboard towards the site, and it's getting way too close. It's a round win, but that was a bonus from Liquid there. If we're talking big picture, Christine, that's scary.
100% scary. Liquid are A-okay and happy with how things turned out in that one, especially knowing how low Shopify's money gonna be. We already saw an Outlaw come out this time. They have decisions to make. Do they give another one of those Outlaws to Bizarra or Jelly, or just stand strong with the rifles? And it looks like they're just going with the rifles, and kind of a cheer of relief coming out from Mel.
1,
and the
2,
Shopify
3,
side
4,
of
5,
things.
6, 7, 8, 9. 9 come by.
One orb away from this Fade ultimate.
Next round if they lose,
Like
obviously.
Shopify want to gain this A main control again. You can see Mel has dropped the smoke.
Huge swing round.
Completely cutting off Jelly's
You wouldn't
line.
go for a crazy play like this in your biggest round, would you?
Sarah gets that.
My goodness, that's this is a spike.
And Mel just seemed a little lost on the pathing towards the site there.
And they're going to think that the breach damage has cleared
this. This is all going completely wrong.
Dude, what am I watching right now?
It's
Everyone's going, everyone's
so
an
much
absolute
chaos.
madness.
Mel trying to force the issue, but the spike does go down, and now Shopify, they only have one choice. They've got to recover it. At least they've got a full minute left, and Issa is all alone here.
Sarah's got no util left. Does have the ult. But the HP's low. Sarah's on 31. Donut sits okay on 69, but still, Issa has what feels like a good for one, and the timing didn't feel synergized.
Very nice.
And Liquid
Little
making
crossfire from sight.
Funneled in the end, and Alexis noted. Liquid.
Ooh, look convincing on this one. Is this the smell with the wrong reads? I think. Thought they were double fighting heaven and the site was free or something.
But for Shopify, they got to be asking themselves questions on what exactly happened.
Dude, she threw the spike, but then
Jelly, that punish was
picked it up.
Right.
I think she definitely didn't know she had the spike. I think I just saw her throw the spike, but then it was back on her.
They got to catch their breath once again and understand how much map control they've been getting.
Like we said, big swing round, force them down to an eco. It's kind of F2 on this one.
They're not really giving Shopify much room.
Outlook and one-shot everyone.
They are pressing the issue.
A lot of ults though if it gets a little close this round.
Lacking a little with Shopify at the moment, and
Fade eye deep over towards A, set the one up, rotates coming in.
Like they're in touching distance here. Sarah, util in hand, a light find in mid, and Shopify, again, yeah, it's only pistols, but I don't think that's how we would be going about this for them. And for Liquid, they'll be happy. They have not felt threat in these early couple of rounds, really. Even on the first one that was converted for Shopify, that was a bonus. You were willing to take that loss for the greater good in the end. Now, what can they do to feel threatening here?
Georgina's doing a really good mechanic right now, not giving away the sound cues on these jump spots. So Shopify, they don't have any information yet. You see Georgina's got that orb down at her feet, gonna drop a smoke, another orb for a gravity well.
Okay, TP in for Mel. Only Sheriffs though, and they seem very aware. Good timing on the Prowler, checks on the smoke, and now an easy catch. Yeah, Liquid unfazed by this.
Dude, this was nice.
Not looking like a threat
That was very nice. That's a nice B-hold right here.
Team Liquid, 4-1.
Yeah, not even breaking a sweat in that one, and it really started off with that weird walking forward with util out, and a good timeout here for Shopify to catch their breath, because if you're Liquid, I mean, you start to get those feelings of, wait a minute, this is way too easy.
Yeah, we're getting everything
What's going on? Yeah, and then with
Even the meta is better without Cypher. Yeah.
Absolutely eat
I don't think
that up.
Cypher's
So
a fun
Shopify,
agent to
they've
watch.
got to regain their composure and make a good plan because they've got 3 huge ultimates.
Again, still viable on Haven. I just feel more sorry for like the one tricks in ranked more than anything.
Yeah, in my mind, this is where your IGL
Must
and
have
your
sucked
coach
playing a game and then your
are worth
agent
their
getting
weight in
ruined.
gold. Everyone else can do their jobs, but you need to keep everyone on the same page here in one of the highest pressure, most stressful games you're going to be playing. So between Melt and if he's there, they need to figure this out. They need to get it done fast. The Liquid
Yeah, actually Acre, yeah, Acre's a big target.
Finances behind them. Almost got the full hand of ults. I mean, Eugenia's probably going to get hers after this round anyway. Jelly only 3 off. And it hasn't been the Jelly show. Again, it's Issa. She has been something to watch here in this grand final. Finding her footing throughout the series, I think highlight maybe Bind. But here she continues this on at 7-2. She's top of the board by some way. So again, someone to watch. Time to turn up Shopify. Show me
Another
what
big
you
buy
have
round.
left here. What is
Liquid's
still in
money's
the tank?
getting
For Liquid, this is a long,
really good.
drawn-out tour for vengeance, and they're pretty close to getting it.
Wait, still got the Outlaw. 3 can get one shot.
Auto procs it. She doesn't have protection, but she goes ahead and drops that ultimate down. That should buy a lot
Bit of a change up
time
as
in
well,
middle,
like
or
actual
at the very
swap
least
of
make Shopify
who's
use
using
a
it.
bunch of util to get that control. Noya's spot has been revealed, but she uses
Stylo, thanks so much for the
to
tier
try
1.
to
Appreciate the
gain
17
space,
months.
gain
Thank you so much
advantage.
for doing that, dude.
But Daiki, this reposition and the ult in her back pocket. Whoa, Dono Nut. Spidey senses tingling, almost landing on the Jelly there.
Yeah, that was really, really close.
It was
Jelly's
back
going
for more.
Seconds. The gun shows and they strike. Unnecessary.
Big kill over
feels
towards
like.
A Heaven as
Gone
well.
too far. They had what they needed. Issa, you're not going to do anything silly, are you?
She does want to try to find an equalizer. Definitely wants to take a risk, but it's quiet across the map. Issa playing it well and not giving it up. That's 2 times now we've seen Jelly pushing through a smoke of some kind dry, getting punished for it. But Eugenia,
Jelly doing a lot of risky plays? Yeah, for sure.
Heels.
And she's got it just right too.
And look at the showstopper. Bizarra is at A with the
money.
huge ult.
Yeah, here we go. Biazera's still going to get it with the show. It's not even the showstopper, it's the paint shell. What is going on? Noya finally catches Issa, but the site's still a problem. Noya trying to get in towards the site.
Got hit by ult.
Biazera just trying to buy time, be a threat, be a nuisance. Go! It's a trade out.
to get the 1-4 going down.
Just to get the safety to get a plant.
Eugenia should hear the sound cue of that plant going down. And not only that, Bizarra's told her both players are in the site.
Could kind of win the game with a 1v2, yeah? Really?
Gina slowly working through CT, clearing towards Pillar. Checks to the right, sees nothing. She can still build off that information previously told. The crossfire still in play. Eugenia going to try and split them apart. Do what she can to divide and conquer. Smoke up, they get a little paranoid, little antsy. And now Eugenia on the corner. No!
Oh, dude, that was nice. I mean, surely, forces them down to an eco, that's a big 1v2.
Absolutely flying for
Completely read the
5-1.
setup.
Outstanding.
And that was Liquid down 4v5. We saw Jelly get taken out in mid for free. That was a 3 versus 5 for Liquid. Finding magic and Bizarra just doing work as an A anchor there. You gotta love the moves
and
coming out for
Dodonut
Eugenia
also
there in that 2 versus
that would
1.
dashed over towards site and then got out of there, and I don't
just
think
trying
she
to
got
play
hit by any
too safe
util.
in that man
I
advantage.
think they could have taken the raise
That's gonna
down.
make you feel untouchable.
Like we said,
if
low
you're
buy coming
Liquid.
in.
5-1. The scoreline starting to tell a tale here. The money, the finances, everything looking good, and Shopify looking scrappy, trying to
It's
do
the
what
correct
they
way
can.
to play that.
But
They
mistakes, cracks are
probably should
showing.
try and get info at one
Jelly,
point together.
Right side of the map here. Nightfall comes out, going to catch at least one,
They
maybe
didn't, they
two.
didn't play it badly.
Look how many bodies there are here for Liquid already. So much presence alone. Shopify up towards ramp short. But there's support. They've got the squad on this.
Like a
Biazera
double
waiting
swing
for anyone to take a little bit of a
on one
look.
of the areas could have been nice.
Maybe they path through vents.
It's hard.
Is the right call. They don't know how right this call would be, but it's getting a little loud.
She
here.
she
They've got
fully
to
read
speed
the
up.
setup though.
That's going to be heard.
Oh, the
Great
Prowler.
catch.
Oh, committed.
Great catch. You've got to
Ah,
still
dude.
clear her. Eugenia, the one who was the heartbreak hero
What are you
from
meant
the
to do
previous,
there?
opens up
Oh,
the
sound
ramps
gets
back.
heard, can call him back over towards A.
My God, what what a call.
Nice shot.
And what a shot.
And
Maybe
Viper
it's
rolled
not
that.
going to be the spark of brilliance for Shopify, but now it's scramble.
or not.
It's all starting to line up. In a light round like this with a buy that was never meant to be this deadly, they find what they need.
The push-pull coming out from Shopify is too strong. Fantastic calling from Mel, and it's just down to Bizarra.
Huge round. I mean, there's a
If she
lot
could
of
get
gun
away with
upgrades
even
here
a
as well.
kill, she would
And
be
I
happy,
think
but
they get all
Sarah
three.
cleans things up. And what a beautiful round for Shopify. I mean, they were just in Liquid's heads at every point.
Liquid,
Eugenia,
I mean,
too
they got
much
so many
to handle.
rounds,
Look at all
so
this utility just being landed on her. And
I don't want to.
man, I
don't want to be too
Noya even
negative,
had the
but
Viper's Pit
they
as a
keep
insurance
trying
plan
to.
and checkmate
There's
to secure
always
that
like an
one.
individual that's making
What a thrifty call from Shopify
risky
here.
plays when you don't need
Insane
to.
call on that round. A little bit of a stark reminder for Team Liquid to not get ahead of themselves here, even at 5-2. There's still threats with the Shopify side. A couple of key ults now in play for them. Perch is still all right on the other side. Starting to wane a touch, though. Seeing the Guardian out for Jelly. A couple of light shields dotted across the board. And Jelly taking that as time to activate. And actually, Noya might be in trouble here. Paint Shell goes a little too far. And they come out swinging. They're checking behind this. I don't think they needed to. But Issa goes again. They are getting so antsy in this 5th and final map.
Yeah, they
Shopify
keep wanting.
wrap it up.
They keep wanting to make the
Absolutely
plays,
do. A
and
little
it
bit
looks like
lucky for
Shopify have
Shopify.
kind
I
of got
don't
it down a
know
little
how
bit. They need to take a
Noya
little bit of map
survived
control
that
and
one.
then
That
just
was on
hold.
the back of a C's combo with the paint shell.
It's a nice double push in reaction.
Finding an equalizer, Jelly and Eugenia together.
Great
Nice
shot.
Really nice
So
shot.
low.
Yeah, Jelly gonna be left on one. There's not much to be done about that. I don't even mind the call to be aggressive to try and make something happen. You're down such a severe disadvantage. Oh! Still gonna catch one.
And Jelly was all a distraction. If Mel loses this 1v1, now Eugenia's
timing's
gonna
unlucky here.
ground.
Okay, hold on. We've been here before,
You can run.
but this 1v1's harder. Better HP, better positioning, high-low setup, but she's pathing the right way to avoid this.
She really is, and this was Eugenia in that 1 versus 2 just a couple of rounds ago. She was absolutely able to eat up when Shopify were trying to play too perfect. They're trying to play a little too passive, and they're doing it again, Lauren. This high-low crossfire is
she
huge, but
knows.
she knows.
Oh,
Oh,
Sarah,
that was a nice
you
swing.
needed a swing like that. Take
Yeah,
matters
it
into
needed
your
to do
own
something.
hands, but
The
man,
smoke on the spike
Christine,
would have been a
that
nightmare. The stun
felt
at their
like we're
feet would have
seeing
been
it
worse.
And it's almost like Sarah heard me. It's beautiful that she takes that proactive look. What a shot for her, too. Starting the round with an opening.
Couple of rough duels,
finishing it
though.
off to secure and execute towards the end there. We just saw that C's nade combo towards that A main not landing. You love to see the inner workings of that planning from Liquid, but falling
I think this is
short
just
on
the
this one. And
this is the calm
just
down.
that quickly. This
Don't think this needs to be
entire
anything
series, Lauren,
strat-wise,
has been
just-
this game. It's just been
I think if
back
you
and
play
forth,
normally, you'll win.
where that
But people are
momentum
trying
is
to
just
make
being
plays right now.
hot potato
They're trying to
right
make
back
plays.
over.
That's gotta be
before they're
exhausting,
down.
right? As a coach,
Like
as a player, you've got to know
4v5,
that
you can
fatigue
start
is
making
there
plays.
because It's been so
They're trying to
close
make
the whole
plays
way
all the
through.
time.
Absolutely.
And I know we know the gravitas, right? As a viewer, you're on board with it. To be living round by round like this must be so hard to keep that mental focus at this high point.
100%. That's exactly what they're gonna have to do here, though. Liquid trying to catch their breath, stabilize, and regain that momentum because they have been
They've
the
made
one in
their
the
own
driver's seat
cards.
on the defense so far. A broken bye, though, and another judge in the back of Bizarra's hands. Now, Jelly, we haven't seen this Euro ultimate come into action. We haven't seen Jelly be quite as activated as we have in those previous maps, so
Yeah,
I was
that
hoping
money
for that
lead's just
hero
gone
rifle
as
to go
well.
into Jelly's hands, but you know
Same.
what? It is in a safe pair of hands in Issa's. It makes
solid.
sense.
But again, at the start, I saw Jelly getting so aggressive on that pistol with the Sheriff. I was like, ooh, if we get more of that, that would be lovely. But as it stands, we need to see crossing of the T's, dotting of the I's, all right? Simplistic stuff. Issa has shown where this Vandal is. Mel needs to be careful. Hello.
Ow.
No helpless. They lose B main for that.
Yeah, Mel definitely thought she could punish. She saw that little gun barrel,
shot.
but
Oh my
Noya getting
God.
taken
And
out.
that is normally
no
the
bueno if
solo
you're
over
Shopify.
towards
What a
A.
shot from
When
Jelly.
this gets
And there's
re-cleared
the
and they
ult
use a
check
good amount of
behind it.
util,
They
that's
now
the
know what's
guns
gonna
get
be
picked up. Uses ult to go get it anyway.
Fighting for the follow-up, can't quite get it.
Gets
It's
a lot of info on this.
4v3. This is still game on. Rotations are in. Do they hesitate now? Do they look somewhere else?
Sarah, no Prowlers left. That haunt should be coming online in about 20 seconds or so.
Yeah, and there was a
Shopify,
Euro
they've
ult,
got
so
to buy some
could
time.
have cleared like all of spawn.
Try to get some map control, but Issa's got the long line.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's huge.
that's clean. But they go towards Jelly, who's going to hear all of this. A quick reposition down towards ramp. And this gun,
Sarah's low
they're not
HP.
on light shields, but she's still chipping away.
Even
Sarah
lower
barely
now.
breathing, but they make it towards the site. Spike yet to cross.
It's
Now
nice
is,
shots though.
but they are the
10
walking
HP, 19
wounded.
HP.
Look at the HP. Sarah, 19. Alexis, 10. Donut has to be the one to take the brunt of this.
Sarah, after getting
Georgina and
instantly
Daiki.
tagged low HP,
These
decides to
sheriffs
just stick in heaven to
could
try
do
win the
damage
afterplant.
here.
But this
Pretty good.
reposition from Dodo Nut was everything. Fault line gonna slow things down and early Hunt breach ult to
Yeah.
really secure things and buy
Hunt.
themselves some time.
Hunter's Fury? I
God.
think so.
I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous, please.
2 low HPs left.
Look at the HP, man. This is crazy stuff. And Georgina. Of course it's Georgina. Of course it is. Of course it bloody well is. But the time is starting to tick. You only have to play to the clock.
Very, very nice
and
on
they
this
do.
one.
But that's how hard they had to fight up against
The
a
breach
broken
ult? Nah, you gotta start
Exactly,
delaying
the
time. 2 of you low
hard-fought
HP as
battles.
well.
I mean, if you're Shopify, you're just a sigh of relief right now for being able to convert that low buy. What a shot coming out for Jelly. I mean, it was both the duelists on the side of Liquid completely controlling the extremities here. And Shopify, they had to invest everything. Breach ultimate offline.
Whoa. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. What an absolute mad game we're seeing.
Okay, fast.
And by all rights, Liquid
Fast heaven, this is where the
round.
op
They've
is.
been doing good. But the scoreline continues to get closer at 5-4. Operator in hand.
Whoa.
Jelly
Sorry,
on
Gunbar.
the hunt. Overkill on Dodo Nut, and now gets the
Oh, free beast.
Finding Alexis. Just util in hand. And they are pinned, they are slowed. But they have got someone slip towards sight. Sarah, Neuer. Keep your eyes on these players. Mel's gone down. They are left in tatters. They're left in pieces. And Liquid turn it up a gear, Christine. They look pissed.
And it is scary scenes.
Everyone
it is
surviving
scary
that.
scenes when Liquid
Nice
is pissed.
shot.
Look at their HPs, Lauren. All 5 members, not a single lick of damage. I
Yep.
mean, Shopify, that was a fast opening. But Dodo Nut was all alone here off of Jelly's opening pick. That reload sound cue coming through huge. And for Jelly, this was just clean. It was straightforward. And
Dream
she's
come
able
true.
to just, get into that flow state. Shopify, they're going to have to do a lot better job of pushing Jelly back if they want to get 6 on the board in this first half.
They have. You got to call it. It's a checkmate round. Look at these ults. Oh, on the other side, only Georgina's got hers, but the operator in play. Plenty to be worked with. Jelly looking to try and check behind this. Still in place.
So risky.
Oh my god. It was just a couple of stray bullets, but it's enough to nearly get that done.
The synergy between Issa and Jelly, it's fantastic to watch right now. Issa being the chickener, breaking all util, just proccing that gas to give Jelly some openings, but she's had enough, gonna go ahead and fall back. And Liquid, they're okay with giving Shopify this mid space for the time being.
It's the first time we've seen the extremities controlled at the same time, though. Normally there's that slip through on B main, or maybe a little bit of a challenge on A. Much deeper hold. Knife's going to find
Doesn't
nothing
hit
in
anyone,
heaven,
they
but
can
that
speed
could
up
be a
over
good
towards
go
heaven.
signal as well.
Omen or
Towards
close
site. I think
spots
Mel's gonna
both,
spot
to be
out
honest,
too.
I think.
They're not trying to gap close towards this as well. They've got to know they are here.
A lot of
Here
ults.
comes the ult. It's only Biazera who can really fight forward. There's no help coming from the back of the site of Georgina. She can't be of assistance, but they're surviving. They're staying alive.
Great flash.
It's a weird stalemate. This is going to be messy. Only Sarah to claim a kill. The rest of Shopify being absolutely melted here. 3 players. Hello! Neuer going to find it, but
They
look
should
at
know. The
Biazera.
one's more sight, yeah, I think back of sight.
Still a problem. Mel might find her.
Oh.
She does. Okay,
What is that
Daiki left in the
kill?
1v1
Insta
though.
trade on this one,
Oh,
Teva
no,
misses.
overseas. Didn't quite get it. The horn though should be
10
good here.
seconds.
Denied on the plant now, and it's all about having that nerve, keeping that cool. 6
Drops the
seconds
pit.
left. Another attempt on the plant. They want the time on their side. Daiki having to respect it now. Plant against them. Daiki looking. Oh! what a shot!
Very nice.
Belting shot.
They might get 8 on defense with double duelist.
And what happened to Noya's Viper's pitch? She definitely put it down into the site, but I think she decided to drop it to try to get a pick, but that opened up the round entirely for Daiki, getting the lines, and what a flash coming out here for Jelly, arriving right in time to be able to flood onto the site. And Team Liquid, their anchors at B site, they did so much work to buy time because that was Shopify using 2 huge ultimates to try to make that B split happen.
And it is a team effort here. I mean, Jelly, those flashes have been great. Everyone else on that side on 10 kills. Look at this. Across the board, there is no weak side. There is no easy approach.
Got a,
Shopify, and now with a shaky
they have a lot of
purchase,
guns
Sheriff
there.
out for Alexis,
I think there's a
Bulldog with
backup
Sarah.
rifle for both of
The
these.
final go of things on the first half. Prowler not going to connect. Oh, but the shot
A nice
does.
shot.
Issa checking behind it, but Daiki got to be careful to not go down here. You can see the gap between her and the next player because of that pick in middle. But they are congregating over towards B main. Georgina, I don't think they need to do this. Donut's firing on all cylinders, but they're diving in so deep just to get a pick back.
Bizarra gets a kill
plays
itself.
coming out for Shopify. You know they were talking to each other about the fact that Issa was constantly breaking that dog, getting away with murder, and Bizarra unable to land the shots. And Daiki goes down as
Nice
well.
round from
Donut with
It's won
3
a
or
lot of
4
angels.
kills. What a time to come alive.
Yeah, 4 kills
7,
and fire
5.
shown. Exactly what Shopify
Go
needed
to attack.
to get
Got
back
7.
up to
Double
5.
duelist.
Liquid hold
They should both be
the lead.
relatively happy with this.
They firmly hold the lead with the way they were
Like
playing.
the breach is really nice on
Whether or not they
defense.
continue that in the second half is yet to be seen.
The double
But
duelist
fired up on all
normally good for
cylinders.
like 6.
This is the 5th map we were
On
hoping
attack.
for, dreaming to see between these two absolute
5 on
juggernauts.
attack.
of
With
a
this comp
team.
it's fine, yeah. Again, both teams will be alright with it.
Nice, Karn. You're so good, Karn.
The solo raise better than the solo waylay. Solo waylay on attack can be pretty hard. You could have your rest. You can have the rest of your team who at least someone's got to be a nutcase and send it through, and then at the same time you have to make sure that you're. There was like one round that they. I mean, they lost because it was a 1v2 in the end over towards A. They lost primarily because at the beginning. Because Dodonut didn't like stick in the site. There was no util to make her TP back. So it's pretty hard to like find the times of when you should be TPing back and relying on your team to go through, or when you can actually like stick your double dash. Teams will get better at it, and players will get better at it. It's still a relatively new agent. Flippin' Jamsy with the Prime. Thank you so much for the 9 months, dude. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the Prime usage, mate. City of Troy as well. Thank you so much for the Prime also, mate. Thanks for using your Prime on me. Appreciate that as well. A lot of Prime subs. Should I do a Prime?
Weight of this half on the shoulders of everyone on the screens. The
Prime
Coinbase Econ
explanation?
report is
Surely.
here. Take a check at the bottom of the
Maybe
screen there.
we
Have a
can
little
use
look.
Arbus.
Daiki toward the top end, but Christina 7-5. It's anyone's game still, right? Anyone could walk away in that winning position. But now on the side swap, where are your eyes going to be
Cobra?
going towards?
Cobra's a good one.
Ooh, it's gotta be on the side
Chat,
of
if you're
Liquid.
watching
I mean,
on
they've been
Twitch,
controlling this game
you
the
maybe
entire
have
time.
a
Now
sub
with
over
the
towards
side
here. You
swap
can
and the
click on
double
resub, you
duelist
can click
going
on
onto
sub.
the attack
Scroll
side.
down to the
They
bottom,
can
see if
do
you have a
so many
free
fun
Prime
things,
sub.
and we've seen
You get the
Jelly on
ability
this
to
Yoru
rewind.
not have the best time in
You
the kill
skip all the
department,
ads.
but the utility department
You can support
and
me.
the strategy department has been fantastic.
Use your Prime on
So
Chobra
I'm
as well if
expecting
you
to
want.
see Liquid use this Yoru
Yoshi OK with the
maximum
Prime, thank you so
to the
much.
max
And
here.
Breamy
Yes,
with
we're
the tier
gonna
1,
see
thank you so much for doing that.
misdirections
Appreciate
across
the
the
15
board,
months.
and you might think
Thank you
Liquid
for
wanna
that.
hit A,
Um,
but all of a sudden
final
they're gonna be
scores.
creeping out towards that B.
We're about to find out.
I
5-4
think
at
that
the
is something
moment
we
on
have to keep
pistols.
Our eyes trained on that misdirection, that slippery approach, but Biazera off to a explosive beginning, instantaneous ramp control.
You can see here, Bizarra is trying to sell that A fake, but look at the rest of Liquid. Already, Jelly's regrouped towards that B main, and Mel,
Yeah,
she's
and
not
that
biting,
one over
she's not
towards
gonna rotate,
here.
she's still got the
Over
paranoia
towards A
in her
heaven,
back
weaker
pocket.
B site.
But she has to
I mean, Mel
hold this
has to
down
do a
for
lot.
herself.
Far range
Buy time,
classic.
do something, and time is slipping. They're already out. She has no idea. Now she
Oh.
knows. Big shot falls away, calls for the cavalry. They're not here yet. Sarah can't spot that cross.
Yeah,
Spikes her on the side.
Sarah couldn't
taken
take
over
the
by
deeper angle because
Bizarra.
there's nothing
The
over
timing
towards
just a
middle.
second too late, and at these
Neither
sort
was
of
one
levels,
hit from the
that's
kill.
too late completely. Donut and Alexis,
Double
the last
pistol,
two alive,
last map?
4 standing for Liquid, and they have the time
Think
ticking
so.
for them. Playing to their tune now.
Otega
late
with the prime,
presence in middle
and
is a
Shogun
problem.
is here as
Donut
well.
aware.
Thank you so much, dude. Thank you
Deals
for
with
doing
it, but
that.
at the cost of a lot of HP.
Almost getting spammed down as well. And look at this repositioning from Jelly, just taking that time to go into spawn and just create another checkmate crossfire.
Oh, this is hard to make the cross on. Jelly, though, forced off the corner. Alexis trying to take those key couple of steps.
Whoa.
Taking a key couple of kills. And wait, hold on. There is still a chance of this. They've got to have a good idea where they are now. Broken on the horn. They've got to put a body behind it. Jelly takes a look. Time now starting to tick. They've got to get going on the defuse. Donut still alive on 10 HP. Daiki just plays to the time.
Dude, double
First
pistol
found in
last
the
map.
second. Team Liquid strike
So now on this
first.
map, it ends
What a
5-5
strategy.
though.
What a pistol coming out here for
like
Liquid,
those.
and you love to see it. Bizarra, the player to entry
BJ
all
as
the
well
way
with the
out in
prime.
A
Thank you
site
so much for
with
the 2 months
double
also, dude.
satchels.
Appreciate
It's
you
the
doing that,
player
mate.
to be the insurance plan here in B Heaven as well, just re-flanking towards that rope. And Noya, the whole time, she was supposed to arrive to Mel to be that helper with the molly, but Mel was all on her lonesome because Bizarra was always flanking towards that rope. So a lot of pressure across the entire map, and Shopify couldn't find any room.
There we go. A harsh round to suffer through, just classics. No upgrades, but a mid-walk, and I like that.
Yeah, and a lot of sound over towards here, so
For now, Alexis
they know
just
which
has to
side
seem
to pick with the
intimidating.
push.
It's done at the start, trying to slow down the roll, but it's pacey.
They're hit
Get
very
used to that.
fast.
Bizarra happy to put body on the line, go for the fight. Takes a lot of damage, but takes the side for it too. That's player spotted. This should be a cleanup. Mel goes down
Dude took the
swinging at the
TP.
very least as Jelly on cleanup
Took the
duty.
TB back to get the
Now-
crossfire at spawn.
Loaded
Pretty
up.
cool.
There we are. Caught in the end. 2 losses for Liquid, but that's fine. They get to keep all the rifles. They're happy with that.
And you love to see the structure coming out for Liquid. No matter whether they were entering into the site, their back lines were always covered. 2 members with the crossfire there to hold the fort down. Bizarra, she's getting loose. She's starting to just really feel confident, pressing the issue and being decisive. And when your duelist is being that quick to the punch, quick to the trigger,
That's scary.
it is very scary.
Yeah, coming into our own in these
You're
final
doing deep
couple
smoke
of
middle.
rounds. That's going to put the fear of God into Shopify, or at least it should.
Okay, deep
Now,
smoke middle,
phase
but they're
change.
doing the old
Put
school
that
walls. So if
mid-walk up
Shopify
coming
can
in.
actually
Bizarra
prioritize
again.
this,
Happy to be first.
they're gonna be able to hold down A
Jelly
with
fire
1.
side. Little pop flash. Noah's going to know this. Try and stall them out. They could disrespect, but they choose not to.
Yeah,
Slows
long
down
time
a
I don't think you can do
little.
this.
Shell. Not going to catch Noah too badly.
Oh,
But now has
what
to
the-
respect that. The Boombot doing its own thing.
Yeah,
They've taken
in
over
the
heaven
wall, just
control.
tanking
This
all the
side punch
bullets.
is coming in. Liquid right at the door.
Noya getting pushed back entirely. Alexis has used everything she has. She still has 2 flashes left, but Noya's gonna hit her shot.
Oh, and the C's caught is a problem. Alexis locking in, though, to try and keep this under control, but now could be overwhelmed. Needs help from the back of the site. Mel's still here, but countered by a smoke. They are so close. Liquid chomping at the bit. They've got it, biting down. Good
Big
shot.
kill.
Need to follow up here,
Excellent,
Mel.
big as well.
You're on your own. You can't afford to lose more, but right now you'll take the round itself. Georgina goes down. Mel, the backbone, Sarah. She's there. They're not done yet.
That got close.
And the anchor staying strong. Mel, cool, calm, collected. And the crossfire's coming up huge for Shopify. That's the first time on this defense that Shopify actually hold down the fort. And
Gonna be stream
have things
next
work
month.
out because
There'll be like
things
probably
got
2
really
tournaments
dicey
or
here.
so
The
that I'll
fact
do.
that
I reckon.
Noya wasn't able to
One or
break
two.
that boombot earlier while her molly was up. Just completely pushed her off the line.
I'll definitely do the
Team
Radiant
Liquid
one. That
eat
looks fun.
it up. That was a low buy. Hardly any
I might do a
buy
bit
coming
of
out for Liquid,
is it
and
Sun
now
City? I might do a little bit of that.
full set of armor, full set of rifles, and Jelly 1 orb away
The
from
smaller,
this
like,
ultimate. I think
1-day,
she's just
2-day
gonna
events
instantly
maybe
grab it
also.
here at A main.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I thought they might have
Walking
expected that
through
with
the
util
smoke
at
and
the
your big
start,
buy
potentially
rounds.
maybe reading in that someone had taken B main, but decided to walk it anyway. So a freebie pretty much, and Jelly taking a lot of damage on this cross. Probably just spam alone itself would have done it. At this point, Donut on a good line here. Has help.
That crosshair placement is beautiful. Good moves though from Jelly. Just a little bit of a breath and she's gonna go down. Both members of Team Liquid gonna try to push Noya off the issue again. Just a judge in her hands.
Yeah. But it feels like it's building towards this kind of crunch through vents, right? Another bit of chip damage done. And I like how deep Shopify is sitting though. They're going to make them really commit to this. If you want it, you got to go far. You got to find us, come to us. We're on the defending side. Jelly goes down. She was already tagged up earlier on. They're not being good about this. They're giving up space strategically. They're willing to leave Heaven open now. They have to hold the site though. Getting a little bit poked and prodded, but they're fine. They still
30
hold the
seconds
numbers.
cool as to go back. I mean, Noya's just getting too hit with the
They've got
judge.
to make so much noise though. Noya did have to use her molly way earlier on, but this judge is going to be so deadly around this corner.
Should be checkmate, and it is. 2 kills found. The upgrade now in hand. And Issa, you've been fantastic, but with the spike where it is, this round is not within touching
Didn't really
distance.
love it for their big buy run though.
Players standing for Shopify is
It
absolutely
happened back
critical.
to back now. Like big buy
These
runs at
rifles
the
are
beginning
key.
of the
Issa would
beginning of the
love to take
half
one away if she
is
could.
take risks.
Sarah has
So many
none of it.
risks getting taken.
Shopify for standing. That's stability.
That stability is going to mean a lot going forward for Shopify. They need to make some money here. Just the half armors and broken buys is not enough to be able to sustain on this defense-sided map. So well handled here for Shopify, just holding down the fort. And it really all came down to this A main skirmish. That re-aggress coming out here for Shopify was everything.
God, the importance of that round couldn't be stressed enough. It's broken the buy here.
Okay,
Now, we know
at least
that
they
Liquid are
start
really
using
threatening on this round,
DRX
so
War now.
You can't really rest on your laurels for even a second. But in these moments, you've got to feel if it goes traditionally, Shopify should be able to get up to 8 in this. On the other side, Jelly does have ult. Issa one off. And Biazera not too far away. So
Push because of the boom
again,
bot. Oh, for
if
sure,
the
push
stars
because of the
align,
boom
it could
bot.
still become a really hard round to hold. So Sarah's got to be careful, not lose track, lose beat of where these players are.
G High with the
progressing
prime.
round
Thank you so much
just
for the
yet.
11 months.
Donut still
I
able to
appreciate the
play
prime
this
usage,
line.
mate.
This is
Thank you for doing that.
repetition now. This is not the first time we've seen this.
Look at this counter coming out for Liquid. You know they were both talking to each other, letting each other know the A anchor constantly goes for this line. And Jelly was waiting for it.
Sarah, this is so sketchy, but I guess fortune
Took the extra
favours
half a
bold at
second
this
to try and
point,
hit the shot
Sarah
there,
is gonna
just
be
missed.
rewarded. They've given up that heaven space though. I do worry that Noya could be overwhelmed here. But for now, they're not even eyeing that up. A little bit of a slip through towards Melroom and the other side of things. I think that's Eugenia slipping in towards that in case someone tried to rotate. But they still path the same way, similar to last round.
This time, Bizarra's got those double satchels again in her back pocket. Expecting to see a lot more oomph on this hit to go together on this low buy, but oh, that's a huge pick.
Ooh, that is a
the stun
huge
landing.
pick. And yeah, Sarah's in trouble here. Still has a Prowler if she feels she has the time to use it. Nice, holds her own, doesn't need it, doesn't need the help. But bloody hell, that got threatening. Shopify.
Yeah, a couple of these are getting
Right
close
back in
though.
touching distance now.
There's always like one
9-8.
person at the
And
moment getting
things
double
are
kills that makes
looking
it
up for
more
Shopify.
convincing.
The shots are landing and the
The
moves
fade
are
out and
being
sight nearly
made.
wrecked him. It hit
I
both.
love to see the mobility. I mean, especially because Alexis, she was always in the right place at the right time with that utility. And especially with this double peak from Liquid, definitely made things a little bit dicey. But Sarah and Alexis,
Big buy
the power
rounds.
of
What they got?
numbers
Euro
comes up
ult?
huge. And this
Euro
is going to be the swing rounds of swing rounds,
Razor,
Lauren. We've
Viper
got a
ult for after
showstopper
plant.
online, and Jelly's been holding on to this Yoru ult for about 3 rounds now. So
Yeah, this has to be the
definitely
round.
expecting Liquid to throw in a combo. Maybe a repeat of pistol round, because you can see that Jelly, she's really trying to be a
Yeah,
distraction.
insta-group
only
up.
just trying to
Try and create
regroup
pressure over
and
towards
set up
A.
Bizarra so
Make sure the
that
wall's
she can
done
get
its
an
work.
easy showstopper entry.
Insta
To be
group.
fair, considering how deep Shopify have been playing, this is a pretty good read. It's hard to get that information now. Be on the right side of the map. Jelly getting clear. I assume she's seen the information she has. Site's
Yeah, I mean
clear.
that's the whole of
Come
saying.
on in. Let's get that plant on the cards.
This is huge.
How
for
deep is the
Liquid.
Viper ult
Viper's
gonna
pick
be?
should go down, and
Ooh, I
Bizarra's
don't
going to
like
buy
the
so
Viper
much
ult.
time.
Oh,
She's
no.
still holding on to this Viper.
It gives them so much
Yeah, I
space.
mean,
It's such a
Alexis still
passive
has that-
Viper ult.
Rolling Thunder, so that could be imperative here, but they're up close. The flash is going to connect.
Oh,
Vault
no.
Reveals first, falls,
Yeah,
Jelly
and you
down.
cut off any kind of
And
crossfire of
there is
that
the
as
Archer
well.
hearing it now. Everything can be poured into this one. Biazera is going to struggle, hindered, can't quite make it. Daikin
Okay.
on the line though, denies Melanoia. It's down to 3v3.
Dude, it's
Ult
chaos.
Flying in from Everett. It is a
Keep an eye on the luck over
They
towards
have to
heaven.
find Hexer,
Oh,
and you can't
okay.
get
Well, the
past
fade ult just
Daikin.
got them all low.
The layers upon
And
layers.
then the
You
Viper
saw
ult did a
Bizarra
little bit
just
more.
rocking that that ult, trying her damnedest to buy time.
It's a really
But
big
the
round. They
fact
got
that Daiki
two ults out of them
rewarded
as
with
well.
An ult in the site, in that post plant was everything. That was a nail in the coffin to just fully secure over the finish line there in this round. Everyone is stunned, Lauren. Everyone
They
is
had-
stunned.
Kill at the end.
And for Daiki, that has got to mean the world. Again, literal blood, sweat and tears to get back in this position. Fighting with everything she has. Still a buy with Shopify.
Dude, look at how far away the ults are now.
And an
Two away.
operator in the back pocket of Dodo Nut coming online. But Issa's playing it so well, so far behind. Not even getting caught with that Prowler. During this time, Liquid
Where's the
should
money?
be pushing back Noya now off this mid line.
Yeah, she's got help this time though. Alexis
2 on
is here
each.
and
This would
Sarah's
be a
not
drop.
too far away either. Now feeling the pressure towards Sarah, you might need that support system to kick in a little bit. Liquid,
Got a lot of util to
win
get
out
free
in
middle,
middle,
but
those extremities are held incredibly
they
deep.
got
They
through.
still haven't really fully committed on either
it's like
side.
all the fade
There was
util
a
done.
lot of utility used in mid as well. Sarah trying to make it look like she's re-aggressing towards that vent. The last Prowler being used. Neither of the fades have any
Okay,
dogs
end
left
call
here.
over towards B's here.
This is a big amount of
This
players.
is nice with the inside.
Oh,
Fade ult to
Shopify are
clear
nervous about
just
this
a
A hit.
little bit.
Yeah, again, that
Dude, I'm not
information's
sure I like
just
the
not
fade
there.
ult
They're
here,
playing
but
so deep. They're
it's a
playing
big
blind.
round, so I
It's
like
on Mel, shoulder
at
towards
least
B
that they used it
lane.
on this
That's
round.
the sketchy part. Good stall actually with that
Gets them a little bit of
paranoia.
info
Gets
so they can keep
repositioned
strong
on
over
the
towards
fake,
B.
This spell
Dude.
is so good. She's still gonna have one with Alexis in support. Georgina on the trade. Nice timing for the Horn to come in here, trying to slow things down. But look towards Heaven. Look at Jelly. Her timing could not be better. She doesn't see Alexis. Now she does. Finds one, finds two.
Really nice round with the-
Huge impact.
with the insight.
Sarah going wild on the side.
Oh, that's a big
10
play.
seconds.
Oh, they both went at the same
Wrong
time.
pace. Daiki again, holding down this site. And no, Donut's desperation.
I'm
Getting
really
caught by
interested to
Georgina.
see what they do
So
money-wise. I
close
think
now,
they force
Christine.
and one takes
It's
the hit and they
11
drop.
rounds. They can almost taste it.
Yeah, this
And
was a
I
nice
get
round from
as
them
well,
though.
A timeout coming
Inside
out
over
here for
towards here. I don't think the
Shopify to
fatal was great.
Give their players some breathing room because these last few rounds have been so high pressure. Mel just getting spammed to like 1 HP back a sight there. And Team Liquid, their hit, the timing of that Astral Wall going down, it was just perfect. Georgina's utility coming out in the nick of time, and
got a
that
big decision
allowed
to make
Jelly
here.
to find a lurk to secure a double kill.
Do they try
That
play for
kill on
12 and just
Alexis,
low by this,
that was
or
insane. I can't believe she actually caught the little bit of a barrel there.
Swedes with the tier
Just
1?
a
Thanks so much for
double
the
take
32
for
months,
her.
dude. I appreciate that.
And Liquid, these last
so much,
couple of
Feeds.
rounds, it's been insane.
Yeah, this is one to let it breathe for a second. Take in the gravitas of this moment. The fact that it's Daiki who's been so instrumental in these last couple of rounds.
What I do?
Has
I
got
force
to be
here. Force and then the
something
load
special
just
for
takes
her.
the judge.
But
For sure.
they're not there yet. 11 to 8. It's not over. There is still this timeout here called by Shopify.
They gotta shut down.
They're
I
not
mean, I
done.
still think it's about A Heaven
But
with what's
it's
going on,
been
to
a
be
couple of
honest.
rounds. It's starting to feel like
But
it's
like
slipping
info A
between
Heaven
the
would just help them
fingertips.
so
You know it,
much.
We know it.
Yeah.
They know it.
This is the right
At
call,
this
I'm pretty
point, we've
sure.
gotta find a solution. Now, what is that? That's a problem. Liquid with the advantage here. With a little bit of finance
If Liquid
behind
change
them.
their smoke over
It's not
towards
taking,
A
I
Heaven,
don't
that'd be
say
nice
risks
this round.
necessarily, but they can play a little bit looser, play it to a higher tempo potentially. This is where it gets incredibly hard to stay in the game.
And it's that much harder for SRG. This is the third round now that I'm seeing a judge in the back. Oh,
Mel,
it's not good.
killing me.
Mel taking too much damage. That Boombot giving a lot of info. Dodonut is able to at least push Issa back, grab this orb. Should buy a little bit of time towards this A main. But
Mel's
Mel,
still
she's going to
here.
get pushed back.
I don't know if she gets to survive. She has help from Alexis. How long do they hold? Mel's getting close.
What? Okay,
I mean,
I was gonna say, dude, at that angle I couldn't see the smoke, and I was like, what in the
Desperate
what the
measures.
hell are we doing right here?
I didn't even think it. The barrel will show.
I'm so scared of that happening here. But Mel's going to reposition and get back. And Noya,
Oh,
judge
info,
only.
that
Oh my
stun
God,
is
Neuer.
big
Still
though.
gonna get one, but
Managed to get
Georgina
one
on a
with the
great
judge,
trade.
2
Mel
person
still
fight
feeling
over
a little
towards
bit
B
worried. She
main.
wants to do so much. She wants to do almost too much.
God, it looks like they want to fight
Still
the smoke
players
going
here.
down.
You can't walk into it. It's a death trap if you go through. And it's all about testing that nerve. 40 seconds ago, walkabout Issa waits and strikes.
That's the one.
Surely that's the
Got
12
TP back
right
aside
there.
as well.
The desperation from Shopify to want to
Dude,
do
they're on top of
something.
this. Has it been heard?
No,
Ah, it's been
Daiki's
heard,
looking this
surely.
way. She is still looking
watching the whole
this
time.
way. She is reading this like a damn book. Hello. Oh, bye-bye. 2v3, and this now brings into a little bit of question Georgina's HP.
This is a fast shot
HP.
still, though.
They've got the plant.
They are going to flip the site, though. That wide peak was one of the widest peaks I've seen in a minute. Both players from Shopify are going to regroup towards the B heaven.
Anonymous
This
gifter, thank you so
re-aggressive
much for
Jelly is
the
everything.
gifted.
Spike
Appreciate
is
you.
planted for them.
What is going on?
Here, Sarah now. In a 1v2.
Oh my God.
Makes it a 1v1. Prowler.
Big
sees,
Prowler.
Still
Oh
has
God,
it.
the
That might
Prowler
catch.
might-
That might catch. It doesn't. She will not guess this. Georgina is there.
Holy dude, the K4 goes at it.
Make it up to 12. Down to the
Goes at it.
1v1.
The
They
holdover
get
towards
job
the
done.
B main smoke was
And
great though.
Sarah-
One more round, Christine. That's all they need.
Sarah
They don't have
feeling
the most money.
pressure in that one at the end as well, just running it down. Plenty of time on the clock as well to try to make it work, but that pressure is too much, and Georgina, with all those sound cues, just make that one look easy.
Oh, you can see how tense it is in here. You can feel the atmosphere.
Another judge on the back of Noya. This will be the 4th round in a row
Yeah,
now where Noya
this
doesn't have a
insta-ult.
full rifle. At least she's going to be able to play with the Viper's Pit in this one.
Bit different from Liquid, just
No
fast
help
forced
there,
over
no,
towards B
man.
main.
Again, they've lost that B main
Versus
control. It's
Flash
been a little bit of a
Boombot.
coin flip the last couple of rounds. So what does Liquid do this time? They've got the option there
Good
this
and
time,
satchel.
earlier. No check on A lines deep either. Much more passive on the site. And the spike not committed either way, really.
Outlook
See
and one
Daiki
shot
this time
4 of them.
regrouping with Issa towards this A main. And generally, it's been Jelly and Issa selling the fake, but it looks like Daiki wants to set up Issa on this deep line. She's got the Outlaw and a lot of half armors on the side of SRG.
50 seconds. Spike still not moving. Still trying to sell this presence. No massive rotations yet. A second Prowler invested. That was a lot shallower over towards ramp. And on the drop, they see it. This is where they're heading.
That's the person that plays back
This is what it
side, so
comes
could be
down
tempted to
Mel
take this
waiting for
TP.
This one in the middle of no man's land.
If he
That's
gets
much
shot,
better
do they
stall
can't
out.
force through
Finally
that?
seeing a
30
little bit of
seconds on
1-2
this one.
punch that they can achieve. But she's left on an island.
Yeah, this time
One
Mel
breach
using
flash,
her blind
that's
to be able
it.
to break the TP from Jelly.
Flash
Gives
is
her
coming.
a power position.
Yeah, but she's been checkmated. Jelly going to open up the site here. Alexis trying to slow down the roll, calling in the cavalry, calling in for help.
mean,
but Noya's
the
got a
help
judge.
is the-
She's just gonna
the help is
dive
the
in.
judge
Team
from heaven.
Liquid, step by step, taking over the site. Noya, how much more can one player do? You now have help. Sarah's here, but they go down swinging, but they're going down nevertheless. A 3v2. And Dodo Nut still a mile away from this. Sarah all alone, trying to find an avenue back, a way forward. Dodo Nut makes it over towards the site late, but better
This
than
is
never.
not a great plan.
Yeah, Sarah back at the site. They're going to know it now. They know where they are. Sarah finds Dodo Nut. Oh,
Holy,
it's
huge,
over
dude,
from
huge.
Sao
They waited 2 years for
Paulo
the revenge.
Team Liquid's road to redemption is complete.
And
Very
you
nice.
love to see Bizarra
nice.
being the one to close things out, using this raise kit to perfection. Those satchels coming out at the last minute.
Yeah, dude, we
not
said pretty
giving
early on that
any
Daiki
of
looked like she
Shopify
wasn't
a chance
gonna-
to land
she wasn't
those
gonna lose
shots,
this.
just getting bumped up into the air. And
Played
look
really
at
well.
Liquid. It means just everything. The redemption after 2 long years on